Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 325 and welcome to another channel update video. Now, I've set myself a nice 10-minute timer on this one because I have a very bad problem of rambling. I always make my update videos way too long and nobody wants to see that. So my goal is under 10 minutes, and even now as I'm saying more and more words in this sentence that's not even about the update video, I'm taking up very valuable time. So anyway, let's get into this. There are two big changes that are going to be happening on the channel. Well, again, here comes the rambling. Let me preface this. I have two changes that I want to see made to the channel, but I'm asking for your guys' input. And so one of the changes involves content on YouTube, and one of the changes involves content off of YouTube. So we'll start with content on YouTube. So let me preface this by saying that last weekend, I've been working all week, so I'm a little tired, but last weekend I freaking went ham, and I recorded and finished all of Banjo-Tooie on Saturday and all of Ukulele on, actually I think I did Ukulele first, so Friday, and then all of Banjo-Tooie on Saturday, maybe on Sunday, I can't remember. But anyway, I've completely recorded through those two games. And the reason that I'm doing that is you're going to be seeing an uppage, if that makes sense, an increase in content of those two games over the next couple weeks or so, as I try to get them done. And so something I've been thinking about for a while that, I actually did once before, but I went back on it. Something I always say is that, like, variety is a double-edged sword. Variety in terms of content. Variety is cool because it helps bring in a bunch of different people that would never have been here before. I know that some of you guys out there are only here for Isaac, you're only here for Pokemon, you're only here for Ukulele, whatever that may be, and you don't watch any of the other content, and that's fine. The downside of variety is that, being a busy... I guess I'm an adult now, I don't know. Being a busy person who works 40 plus hours a week, it's difficult to get through series like that when you can only do, 5 episodes a week, 1 episode of each series a week, basically. Games that are 30 parts then take 30 weeks to finish. That's a long freaking time. And so something I've been considering and I think I want to do moving forward is cut down the number of series that we're doing on the channel at any given time to... Ideally, I would like to get down to 1. If we could do 1 series, let's assume that most long series are about 30 parts. 1 series of 5 episodes a week would be done in 6 weeks. It's a little over a month per game, month and a half per game. We could finish like 8 games a year. I think that'd be pretty cool. If we did 2, we could make 1 series like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and one series Tuesday, Thursday, and the Tuesday, Thursday series wouldn't necessarily even have to be a game that ends with 30 parts. It could be a game like Isaac that's just an ongoing series, so it really doesn't matter when that one ends. And then even then, if the longer series, 30 parts, having 3 episodes a week would be done in 10 weeks, that's still 2 months. That's a long time to get through a game. So these are just ideas that have been bouncing off my head. I want to cut down the amount of content. Not amount of content, but the variety of content I'm uploading. Now, it sucks because, I know certainly, once, Pokemon goes and we start playing something else, the people that are here just for Pokemon probably gonna say bye for a while. And that sucks. The dream scenario is that people stay here for you. It doesn't matter what you're playing. But I very much understand that you should watch what you're interested in. And if I'm not playing what you're interested in, don't stick with it, because I do the same thing. I've had so many times in my past where I've watched YouTubers because they play a certain thing and then they, move on, or I stopped liking the game is a more common thing that I'm really into Fallout right now. So I watch a ton of Fallout content and then I'm like, Fallout's kind of past, and then I stop watching those YouTube channels. So yeah, that's one thing. Let me know your input in the comments below. 1 series a week, 2 series a week, already like it the way it is now with, 4-ish series a week. Just it takes, literally we've been playing some of these games since March, February. So they've been on the channel for a while, and eventually you just I just get so burnt out of playing the same games over and over again that that's why I sat down one night. I was like, I'm recording the last 10 episodes of Ukulele here. I'm recording the last 10 episodes of Banjo-Tooie here, and I'm getting through them. Not because I wanted to get through them. I loved the games, but by that time I'm just so... You've just been playing them for so long, you want to play something else. It also makes it harder whenever new games come out. I can't really play them because I'm like, all right, well, Mass Effect came out in April. I guess I'll play it in July when I end up finishing these series. So let me know if you understand where I'm coming from, if you're confused by anything. And let me know what you think about moving down to 1 to 2 series, 2 max, ideally 1. Let me know what you think. Which would you prefer, 1 or 2? Do you want a little bit of variety? A little bit of variety might be better. But yeah, so as far as that's content on YouTube, as far as content off of YouTube, and this is where, like I said, I'm decreasing variety on YouTube, but I don't want that to be the only place where I'm playing. So just because I might go down to 1 series on YouTube doesn't mean I'm only going to be playing 1 game at a time. We've been talking about this for a while, but I'm pretty ready to do it, and that is moving over to Twitch. I have been working in Photoshop on some layouts and on some screens for when I'm like switching games or something, or basically trying to figure out this whole Twitch thing. And so once we start cutting down the series on YouTube, because right now I take up all my time recording those, it's also a lot harder to you can't really bulk record because you gotta I gotta get an episode of this out. So it ends up being record one, and I record 1 episode of each weekend, and then I forget what I'm doing. So I think it'd be cooler to cut it down. But anyway, that's back to the first point, and here's the rambling. My ideal life situation would be to play 1 game on YouTube and 1 game on Twitch. Be playing through 1 of each. And then maybe on YouTube also, like I said, be playing through a game like Binding of Isaac that has no beginning or end. But be playing through 2 beginning and end games at the same time. 1 on Twitch, 1 on YouTube. So, with Twitch being in mind, like I said, we're going to have to wait for these series to get cut down or decrease a bit. And looking at how many episodes we have left, I'd say we're still about 3 or so weeks out. So it's going to be a while before these changes take place. But what I need from you guys, if I am going to make this Twitch thing happen, I have my work schedule settled. I work Monday through Thursday, 10 hours a day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes I have to come in on Friday, depending on if it's a busy week, how much work we got done. But typically, Fridays are going to be open for me. As well as Saturdays and Sundays are also, like I said, I might have to come in if it's something really busy, but typically no. So Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are pretty good streaming days. So I'm going to limit to those 3 streaming days. Because typically after work, especially waking up at 5:30 a.m., when I come home from work, I just crash. So I don't know that I have a stream in me. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are the best days of the week for me. So I need you to let me know 2 things. Actually, 3 things. I'll get to the third thing in a second. As far as time goes, which is the first 2 things, I need to know the day of the week that you think will work best and the time during that day of the week. Are you a Saturday morning kind of guy, a Sunday afternoon, a Friday evening? What kind of time are you looking at? And then when I get a good idea of when most people could come there, because I'm not going to do it if nobody shows up. I want to get a good idea of when people are going to be there and who's going to be there. I'm looking initially probably just going to do 1 Twitch stream a week, but if it starts going good and there's a demand for it, economics, I will supply more Twitch streams. So up to 2 a week. Probably if I end up doing a 2nd Twitch stream a week, it'll cut into my recording time. So I will probably cut down on the amount of videos I put a week, maybe 4 videos a week instead of 5, but do an extra Twitch stream. I don't know yet. This is all brain conjecture. Also, I don't know how long the Twitch streams are going to be. I would say no longer than 2 hours. Pretty much as long as people want to hang out. I'm a small YouTuber. I'm a small man. I don't know why I'm talking about that on the internet, but depends on how long you guys want to stay out and listen to me ramble. If you guys want to be there for just an hour and everybody's like, I'm done, I will cut it off after an hour. If up to 2 hours you guys want to still listen, I'll go 2 hours. If after that you guys are still going hard in the paint, I'll keep it going maybe. I have no idea. Like I said, it's all up in the air. The second thing, I'm getting close to 10 minutes. I said it'd be under 10 minutes. It's probably already over 10 minutes. I don't know. The second thing that you guys need to tell me is what game you want to see played. Do you want to see a new game we've never played before that I can buy and download? Do you want to see RPGs? Do you want to see games that we started on the channel but never finished, like Pokemon Uranium or Dark Souls or Borderlands or something like that? Do you want to see other games, more nostalgic games, more games from my childhood? Or do you want to see, I have no idea. Literally tell me anything and I'll play it. The first couple streams are probably going to be the Binding of Isaac, or something similar, just because getting a grip on the whole interacting with chat while trying to commentate and trying to play the game as well. It's a lot easier when you're playing a game that is kind of just muscle memory at this point, and Isaac is that game for me. So Isaac would be a great game for me to just play without thinking about and then talk to you guys in the chat. So for at least the first couple of streams, probably 3 tops, I think I'll play Isaac, and then we'll dive into whatever game you guys want to see. But I need to know from you what game that is. So once again, in the comments down below, tell me Twitch times and games to play. Those are the 2 things I need from you, and also your opinion on cutting down the amount of series on YouTube. I think Personally, I think it's going to be a good choice, but I don't want to do it if you guys are going to hate it. So as always, guys, leave comments down below if you're confused about anything. I'm pretty sure I dipped over 10 minutes, but it's close, and it's better than my usual 25-minute videos, so that's good. Questions about anything. Because I went fast, I may have not explained something great. I answer almost every comment on my video, unless it's something like, you look like a toe, and then I probably won't. But if you guys have an actual question, a concern, anything, a suggestion, I take them all to heart, and I will read them all, and I will respond to them accordingly. So please converse down there in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you're excited, please consider subscribing to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them on by, because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys for listening to the ramblings of a 22, holy crap, I'm 22-year-old man. And I will see you guys in the future for whatever we decide to do.